I'm Jeff.
I'm Linda.
We are with Vap Construction in Atwood, Kansas. I got started in construction in 1980. I worked for a company in Colby, Kansas called Stevens Construction as a grunt. I knew that construction was something that I wanted to do. I liked what they did. Started building detached garages in Strasburg for a company, Paul's Homes, and I was spending an awful lot of time out there for what garages we were building, and we kind of decided that we wanted to do something a little more. And so we started Vap Construction in 2004. We started the post frame building end of it. The first year we did 5 post frame buildings and 50 garages. The next year we did 75 or 80 post frame buildings and 5 garages. And so it just kind of exploded, and today it's become something almost out of control.
You know, when we started out, it was Jeff and I had hired a helper or two. We worked out of a little tiny office in my home. My brother was working for us, and Jake, and he was doing the orders at like my dining room table. And then our son Tyson was, you know, he came on board after college, but everybody was traipsing in and out of my living room and my kitchen all hours of the day. You know, the first few years were really tough. It was rough times, huh? And I mean, I cried a lot. Not having a business background, neither one of us having a business background, there's been the School of Hard Knocks has truly been in play. When we first started, it was maybe our 5th building, 10th building or whatever, but we had 3 of them in a row right out in Strasburg. And so I was checking on the jobs, completed the jobs, and I brought home 3 checks from the customers. When I got home, I didn't have the checks. I'd lost them somewhere. And this is a time that we were robbing Peter to pay Paul. And I got an ass eating when I got home, to say the least. It was quite interesting. I remember one time I was homesick, and the ABC, like a metal salesman, came to my door to try to solicit business, and I was in my pajamas. I mean, honestly, how embarrassing is that? I'm like, sorry, I'm sick today. And then we built an office, and that was a School of Hard Knocks, because Jeff's like, oh, well, we just need this little space. And now we've added on 5 times. I look back at if I would have just known what our business was capable of doing, or what we were capable. If my aunt had balls, she'd be my uncle. Now this is the ribbon cutting when we finally moved out of our home office and made it into a real storefront. That was a great day. That was awesome. Oh, and then, this one is our first Building of the Year award with the National Frame Building Association. That was quite an accomplishment. We were very, very proud of that. Oh my gosh, my first staff photo. Oh my gosh, I look so young there. I remember this one. This was a picture of Jeff and I in our first professional photo shoot for our webpage, and we had a local photographer set up in our mechanics bay. And we looked very young in that photo. I was thinking back to like one of our first customers, Jack Bisworm. Do you remember him? He was one of our first customers out in Elbert County, Kiowa County, Colorado. And we built a riding arena for his wife. And many years later, 10 years or so later, he came back to buy another building because they had moved. What I thought was really cool, you know, because he like saw us when we were just barely starting out and really trying to launch our business, you know, and he like believed in us as a customer. It wasn't just us believing in ourselves. It was our customers believing in us, that gave us the confidence and the courage to keep going.
There's a lot of really, really good people, and there's nothing better than a customer calling you and saying, hey, your builder was amazing. I give them each $100 when they left because they did such a good job. You know, it's not about Jeff and Linda Vap, it's about everybody that we incorporate, and we just have a lot of super people that work for us.
We've got a fabulous team at Vap Construction. Considering that we're in a community of 900 and a county of 3,000, we have the best office staff in our region, and that I learn from them. I grow from them, especially when I fall short as a leader. I learned that I could do better in this way. We definitely are aligned with our core values. We all know our core values. We all have a common goal, and we may not all take the same path to reach that goal, and we recognize that, but we're still all in it together, going in the same direction. As far as a legacy goes, I mean, it's kind of scary to me, to look and see the importance of our company to our little town. We do a lot of things for our community. It's not that we just employ a lot of people and those people are members of our community, but our team members are on important boards in our community. They are involved in volunteer positions, gymnastics, cheerleading, coaching. And so enabling and encouraging and allowing the space for people to be an active part of our community, I think is very important, part of our legacy as well.
Our kids and our nephews make me very proud.
Yeah.
Just the fact that they love construction, they love what they do. I'm 110% sure they wake up every morning with their feet hitting the ground, and it's really refreshing. It's the fact that they're so involved in it, and our salesmen and our interior staff, they're completely amazing, and that makes you be able to sleep at night. That's neat. That's really cool. I always say it's not my company, it's Linda's company anymore, because she's involved in every aspect of it. When she first started in the company, she didn't know the difference between a 2x4 and a 2x10. She didn't have a clue. But her ability to learn and absorb information and take it all in and then run with it has been amazing. It is a challenge working with your spouse or your best friend. It's hard to shut everything off at 5 o'clock. Honest to God, I didn't think we'd make it this far.
No, I mean, the fact that we're still married is definitely a thing.
Yeah.
I mean, that is something to be said, because it has been a huge personal growth for both of us. Goals for Vap Construction in the future are, I know that Jeff and I both want it to continue to grow and continue to prosper. And I know that we want to step back and start letting the next generation take over with time.
Both of our sons and both of our nephews
Yes.
have hit another level.
Yeah, they have.
Absolutely. And
So
it's so refreshing to watch them. They want to see Vap Construction grow, and they want to be a part of it. And
Right.
they're
Fully
becoming more and more a huge part of it.
Yeah.
And they're all fully invested, as are all of our employees.
Yes. So, we just have to trust, we have to trust that we've given them all the tools to succeed when we do choose to step back. We just want to give our customers the best building or the best project that they could ever dream of. We don't want anything other than that.
Back in the day, it was all about how many buildings can we sell, how can we grow this. We've both come to a realization we don't want to build every building. We want to build the very best building.
Yeah, we do. And in the future, we're confident that the team that we have in place will continue with that. And hopefully it will continue for many more generations.